Hello, welcome everyone. And in this video, just I'm going to discuss the sample paper released by CBSE board. Every year, CBSE releases sample paper for the students, and according to sample paper, students need to study. So here we have sample paper released by CBSE board class 10th and 2025 and 26. Complete paper I am not going to discuss because many of you know the paper pattern and the marking scheme and blueprint. The things which are changed in this sample paper I will be discussing, and here as we have three sections, section A, section B and section C, and in the section A there is no change. Section A we have reading skill, two passages for 10 marks. Unseen passages. One is a discursive passage, one is a case-based passage, 10 marks. And I think in this sample paper they have reduced the length of the passage. So I hope they will give in the examination also little shorter passage, not lengthy. So four paragraphs we have, and oh no, 5-6 paragraphs are there, and as it is all the questions, 8 questions, 2 questions will be asked for 2 marks. So you need to practice maximum how much possible from your side, as much as you can do. You have to practice solving the unseen passages, and this is the logic based passages, and you have to study it. So this is the second passage, this is case based passage, and even here we have 8 questions, same, there is no change. I will just talk about grammar also. There is no change in grammar. 10 marks grammar is asked, and any 10 of 12, any 10 of 12. So there is no much change in the grammar, as we have you choose the correct form of verb, then error correction is asked. Then we have one more time use the correct form of verb. Then we have reported speech, read the given statement, and statement is given and you have to change into reported speech, they have given it, and here again one kind of choose the correct option. Then we have one more reported speech, and that is a imperative sentence, negative imperative sentence, don't try mending. This is very easy. Then we have one more time choose the correct verb form, then we have error correction, then we have reported speech one more time, and this reported speech is of yes no type question. Yes no type question is asked, so that is also very easy. Then we have determiners, then we have modal verbs must and may. Then 2 questions are on determiners. Sometimes what you will do, you will just ignore determiners. Please study. Nowadays, no, CBSE is changing its pattern. Reported speech have become less compared to previous year's question papers. Now they are focusing on the verb forms. So tenses we have to be very particular. Tenses we have to study well. We should know depth knowledge of tenses, every rule, and the verb forms, subject verb agreement, singular and plural rules. So tenses you have to study well. If you study well tenses, then it will help you in reported speech also. So that is the one thing I just discussed here. Modal verbs you can study, reported speech you can study, and then determiners, don't ignore it. Determiners are very important. Then we have here next is writing skill. Writing skill, there is no change. There is no change. Write a letter to the education secretary of your city. This is, I think, the complaint letter. Yes. And then second is we have write a letter to the editor. A letter to the editor is fixed letter. There is no change. And you can study only one, because every exam they are asking letter to the editor. So letter to the editor you be perfect. Optional will come placing an order, complaint letter, inquiry letter. These things will be there. Okay. Next we have here this question I wanted to discuss. Analytical paragraph. Dear students, analytical paragraph this time in the sample paper has been changed. This is the change I wanted to discuss in the video. Previous all the question papers of last 3-4 years, analytical paragraph was a question, it was included, and analytical paragraph was asked on bar graph, map, or any kind of pie chart, and all data was given. But this time little change they have made. This time different analytical paragraph has been asked. This students you just need to focus on. Two excerpt are given, and then after that second paragraph is also something different. Sunaina, Tabassum, Alice, and based on that paragraph analyze the decide and who will be the best partner for Jasprit. This is something different. What I found in the paper, sample paper, nothing changed. Only one thing it changed, and that is this analytical paragraph. So as it is added in the sample paper, there are chances, dear students, there are chances that they will ask you such as analytical paragraph. So if you are practicing old type of analytical paragraphs, you can practice, but as it is included in the sample paper, this type of analytical paragraph is expected this year. So please study this type of analytical paragraph. And one more thing, in any reference book this kind of analytical paragraph is not given, because this is first time. And the books, many reference books I am talking about, in those books only old analytical paragraph is given. This kind of analytical paragraph is not given, but your teachers can guide you, and you ask your teachers to give such a practice, to give such a analytical paragraph. This you have to focus, 5 marks. This change I wanted to talk you. Other things nothing change. Literature 40 marks as it is, section D, and there is a extract based question for 5 marks from 2 stories about flying, his first flight. Then same question, it is little tricky questions as it is, as expected, CBSE based on competency. So based on competency, little tricky questions are asked on extract based question. 2 extract based questions are asked, the book that saved the earth, and then we have poems. 2 poems are there, the ball poem, the ball poem is there. Then we have how to tell wild animals. 2 poems as it is, no change. Short answers no change, long answers no change, and here even 6 marks, long answer no change. 2 questions, one from main reader, one from supplementary reader. You have to study supplementary reader also, because weightage is more. Nearly 70 marks weightage can be guessed, because nowadays extract based question also is coming on supplementary reader. So those 5 marks, 1 mark for 6 long answer, 6 marks, and those 6 marks, 6 this 12, and those 5, so 17 marks we can guess. So according to that you can prepare. So overall paper, sample paper is not that much difficult. I have gone through it, it is very easy. Only analytical paragraph I found different. Remaining things are as it is, grammar and unseen passages as it is, there is no change. So dear students, my suggestion is to go through it and try to solve it. Practice maximum sample papers, and those papers which are included in the reference books, and even the previous year's question papers will help you. Try to solve those practice papers, then only the ideas will come that how they are going to ask you the questions. You have been studying, you have been reading the textbooks, that is okay, but what about the questions, how the questions are asked on the particular lesson? That kind of practice you need, and I hope you will do. I hope this video will help you. Thank you for watching, and keep studying.